How worried is the WHO?
We really need to focus on bringing transmission down.
You've been in office for some time. What are you doing about it?
This question is without context.
What the turnout was, it was over 70%. You know how many seats your party got? Zero, Ms.
Because we failed to win seats, but we got more votes than previous election.
It's a risk you're taking.
I take risks every day.
The reason you haven't divorced is that you simply can't afford it.
You're right about that.
Hard Talk, this week on BBC World News.
BBC experts check the facts behind the stories making the headlines. Go to the BBC News website and app to answer any questions you have about the big stories of the day. Reality Check. Get the facts straight.
We start at Wimbledon.
Stand by for a moment of history.
The headlines keep breaking.
The Winter Olympics.
Now to cricket.
The Tour de France.
The Africa Cup of Nations.
The debate keeps raging.
They're still the team to beat.
England's batting is weak.
It's going quite well.
Definitely a lot of disappointment.
The results keep coming.
What was going through your mind?
It was absolutely amazing.
My heart rate was up.
It's part of the game.
This is a really tasty tie.
It's one of a kind.
This is Sport Today.
For all the latest results, headlines and analysis, Sport Today on BBC World News.
This is BBC News with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. Dozens are injured as protesters storm the Iraqi parliament for the second time in a week. Kentucky counts the cost of the state's deadliest flooding, with many residents still unaccounted for.
As of 11 a.m. this morning, we can confirm 25 fatalities across 5 counties. That number will continue to grow.
Widespread disruption to train services throughout the UK as drivers from 7 operators walk out over pay. Pope Francis says health problems are likely to force him to travel less frequently, and he may even have to retire.
With all honesty, it's not a catastrophe. You can change your Pope. It's not a problem.
Hello and welcome if you're watching in the UK or around the world. More than 100 people have been injured during protests by supporters of the powerful Iraqi cleric Muqtada Sadr in Baghdad. The protesters stormed the Iraqi parliament for the second time in 3 days and are now staging a sit-in inside the parliament building. They oppose the nomination of a pro-Iran candidate for Prime Minister. Richard Galpin reports.
Twice now this week, protests here in the Iraqi capital Baghdad, leading to parliament being broken into and occupied. Supporters of the powerful Iraqi cleric Muqtada al-Sadr venting their anger about the possibility of a pro-Iran